Hello everyone, thanks for watching the video. So I'm just putting up this Blue Max chainsaw that I used earlier today, and I thought I'd make a quick video on how to prepare to start and use the 22-inch chainsaw. So if you want to get your blade ready, I need to replace a blade. I'm putting this up, like I said, and I need to have a new blade on it. I do have a new blade, but I'll probably put that on later. But to put the blade on, you take the two nuts off right here. I think the brake has to be off so that it's not tightened, and then you should be able to remove the cover. Okay, so you put your chain this direction, or I should say that direction, and there's a sprocket back here that you put it over. All right, once you get it in place, you put the cover back on, put your nuts back on before tightening them too much. There's an adjustment screw right here. See how loose this is down here? I don't like to have any sagging down here, and so what I'll do is I'll tighten this up until all this is up inside the bar, and then I like to have about 3 millimeters of the top to the bar. So about like that is what I usually go with. And when you go like this rotating, it should, this is pretty free moving here. It shouldn't really be that easy to move. Okay, so to prepare for starting, once you got your chain on there, you need to make sure that you have chain oil. Yeah, so flipping it over here on where the start cord is at, we have the gas oil filler right here. This is where you put your gas and oil, and it's going to be 40 to 1. That's 40 gas to 1 oil, 2-stroke that is. And then we have the filler cap here for the oil, to oil the chain. Let me show you how to do that. Just flip it up or turn it over like that. Take the cap off. Now that I have the cap off, I can tell that I need oil. It goes through oil pretty fast, at least mine does. I'm using 10W30. You can use 10W30 year-round with the saw. I'll get a funnel, put it in here. I'm going to bring the level up to about 5 millimeters to the top here. You don't want to put too much in, because you want to have space for expansion. Alright, just added oil, and that's about where mine is at. Okay, let's put the cap back on. Now let's go to the OILER screw. So we'll need to flip it back over so that we can kind of see the sprocket, at least the bottom part of the sprocket. So here is the sprocket, and then right below it right here is a like a little channel to put a screwdriver. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there is a screw right here. A little bit of oil there. There is a screw, so you'd have to have a kind of a small screwdriver, flathead. And right underneath that is a diagram on the bottom of the saw. So it says minimum, max, shows you the direction. However, it's upside down, so might be kind of confusing to know which, you'd probably have to play around with that to figure out which way to turn it. At least I would. A way to try that out would be to once you get the chainsaw started, go to a stump, and then you could make adjustments. Say you're 6 inches above the stump with the end of the saw running, and just let the oil go to the spray out over the stump, and as you make adjustments, you can kind of visually see how much oil is on the stump. or you might even be able to see it coming out, especially if you have someone to help you to look. Okay, so we've got plenty of oil. We're going to leave the adjustment the way it is as far as the oiler goes to start the unit. Let's take it out to the grass. So what we're going to do to start it is, if it's cold, pull the choke lever out like it is here. This is probably still warm, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it in because I don't think it needs to be choked, because I just ran it right around an hour ago. If it doesn't start, then I'll choke it. And make sure that the switch here is in the on position. To turn it on, you just push it up. You can see right here that position. The arrow down signifies stop, as well as on the plastic here it shows an arrow going down. So we've got it up position. It is warm, the unit is warm, so we're going to push it into the run position. I'm going to pull this. It should, start any pull. If it doesn't start, then I will choke it. We got the brake on, so that's pushed far from the handle. Okay, so let's try it out. Alright, I guess that's going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and run this thing out of gas because I don't know when I will be using it again. So I'm going to end the video there. Thanks for watching it. I hope it's been helpful with preparing the Blue Max for a start and use. Until next time, have a nice day. That is the 57cc 22-inch bar or saw blade. The Blue Max built to work BX. Have a nice day. Take care.